Imagine a world where oral cancer is no longer a deadly threat, but a preventable disease? Perhaps yes. Whoa, that was bold. Here's a surprising revelation of the cutting-edge research and innovative treatments that are redefining the fight against cancer. Scientists are working tirelessly to make this a reality. Well, our bodies are made up of tiny proteins that work behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly. One such protein, decorin, plays an important role in controlling cell growth, supporting the immune system, and even regulating how our cells interact with their surroundings. Decorin is like a neighborhood security guard, keeping an eye on things and making sure everything stays in order. But what if that security guard suddenly stops doing his job? What if he starts helping burglars instead? That's exactly what seems to be happening in oral cancer. Normally, decorin is supposed to act as a tumor suppressor. Scientists are now exploring how decorin might be switching sides and helping cancer progression instead. Under normal conditions, decorin helps regulate TGF-beta, that is, transforming growth factor beta. This is a powerful molecule that influences cell growth and development. When decorin is working properly, it keeps TGF-beta in check, preventing it from pushing cells towards uncontrolled growth, which probably will lead to cancer. However, in oral cancer, something unusual happens. Decorin starts showing up inside the nucleus of cells instead of staying outside in the extracellular matrix. Decorin normally stays outside the cell and operates from there. This is like a security guard abandoning their post at the entrance of a building and sneaking into the CEO's office instead. Now, instead of stopping intruders, that is cancer cells, he might be making harmful decisions inside the control room of the cell. How did scientists discover this strange behavior? To understand what's going on, researchers studied precancerous and cancerous oral tissues using advanced techniques like DNA microarrays, gene sequencing, and microscopy. Well, the findings were surprising. Decorin was being produced unusually, with both of its genetic switches turning on at the same time. It was also accumulating inside cells instead of outside. It seemed to lose its ability to suppress TGF-beta, which could contribute to cancer growth. This means decorin may no longer be acting as a protective barrier. Instead, its new location inside the nucleus might be helping cancer cells survive and grow. Why this matters? Can decorin help detect cancer early? Oral cancer is a serious disease with thousands of new cases diagnosed every year. One of the biggest challenges is identifying which precancerous lesions will turn into deadly cancers. If decorin's abnormal behavior turns out to be a consistent marker of this progression, it could become a powerful early warning signal. Scientists are now investigating whether tracking where decorin is inside the cell could be a new way to spot early-stage cancer. What's the next step? The next step is to understand why decorin is sneaking into the nucleus and what are the molecules it might be interacting with. If researchers can crack this mystery, it could lead to better early detection methods for oral cancer, and of course, new treatments that restore Decorin's normal function and finally stopping cancer in its tracks. The story of Decorin in oral cancer is a classic case of a good guy gone rouge. Understanding how and why it changes its behavior could be the key to catching oral cancer early and treating it more effectively. Science is still piecing together this puzzle, but every discovery brings us one step closer to beating cancer before it starts. Should researchers start focusing on locating proteins in the cell instead of just detecting them? What do you think?